Soul Plane was garbage.
Yeah, hot, it is. It was hot
That's what
garbage.
Craig said.
It was. And they ain't sending shots. That's the truth. Tyler Perry, this is another story. You may be interested in this one.
What?
Tyler Perry expressed interest in buying majority stake in BET Media Group from Paramount Global.
You said there's a second person in the running
There's
too.
another. We're gonna get to that too. But right now it's Tyler Perry.
The only thing that well, we know Tyler Perry's work.
Yeah. Now hold on.
Not the best.
Before you go further, don't act like you ain't just make a point a couple of days ago that we need to stop lying like we don't enjoy none of his movies.
I was gonna get to that. I wasn't.
Okay. I'm sorry. I jumped the gun.
I don't do that.
Go ahead.
So there are some movies that we enjoy by Tyler Perry that niggas try to front like they did not like, but you watched it in the beginning, and when it became a popular opinion to diss him, then that's when the shit started happening.
You think people just following, but a trend just dissing him?
His TV shows, I've never watched any of his TV shows.
I watched
none of them.
I watched what do you call it, House of Pain, as a younger person. You know you watch House of Pain. Stop.
Yeah, I put House of Pain on the same level as I put the Wayne Brothers.
You said that publicly? You're not allowed to say.
I put House of Pain on the same level as I put the Wayne Brothers and the D.L. Hughley Show. It's D-level black comedy. Not even C.
Hey, stand on it. Hey, stand on it. I ain't making you backtrack at all. Stand on it.
Very interesting what he really beating. I don't know what George meant by that. You know, he always got to go left.
Who watches BET still?
Nobody.
Hey, Baby Boy still coming on, so people still watching.
I don't even know if Baby Boy still come on.
I ain't even got to watch it to know it still come on.
George, I don't enjoy Tyler Perry movies.
You don't think it'd be okay? Back to the point. You don't think it'd be a good idea for a black person to own BET again? I mean, at the minimum, you don't think it'd be a good idea?
I would say Tyler Perry knows how to run a business. He knows how to run an operation. So yeah, he would have had his own network if it wasn't for Oprah using him to put horrible TV shows on her platform.
They built them up though.
But yeah, she needed somebody.
Well, I will say that I watched the original owner, Johnson. I forgot his first name. Sorry, Johnson, who was the one who founded BET. Him and his wife. I saw a video by Comedy Hype. They put out a video on this. Of course, they do it now when you know what the former CEO of BET just said about Mr. Johnson. But anyway, they sold it obviously, but they said they sold it because they were offered so much money by Viacom. It was just like, in America, it's a capitalist country. You can't turn down large swaths of money. Like if you're told that if you sell this, you become a billionaire.
Read this one right here. I'm gonna make a comparison with somebody who you believe is a better.
Who? Regina?
Yeah.
Tyler Perry's products are good for a laugh, and Tyler surprisingly is a decent actor in drama versus the comedy, plus a good bizman, as y'all stated.
You said that Marlon Wayne is a better
drama actor than comedian.
As a comedian.
Yeah. I think Marlon Wayne should be in drama. I think he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Every time I see him in a drama, he's pretty good. But for some reason, you know, black people, once you do a comedy movie, they typecast you and you forever in a comedy. So it is what it is. But he said he sold it because Viacom offered so much money. So I asked you this question. Which one is more important? Black people seeing a black man become a billionaire, or black people seeing a black man own black media and control the narrative of black people?
Because you're owning black media and you're controlling your own narrative instead of the Jews doing it for you. We just got back. We just got back. You control your own narrative instead of letting the damn Jews do it. All right. I said it. 2 tears in a fucking bucket.
The day of the Geechee is gone, boy.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
All right. So you just believe you at least okay with Tyler Perry owning it. You might not watch it, but
yeah, I'll take Tyler Perry over Byron Allen.
So I was Tyler Perry and Byron Allen in talks to buy BET.
We see the shit the Griot put out. It's just like the Roots. The Griot is very similar to the Roots.
Yeah,
it is. They're very similar. They
haven't said anything as polarizing as the Root, though. I will say that they ain't went that far. Travis, lead us stuff. Streaming killed cable.
Yep.
Yeah, internet killed. Yeah.
Travis trying to snake us.
This is why there's no we, just Travis.
Kiefer.
BET is dead, I agree. Yeah, I think, but here's the thing. Could it be rejuvenated with the right person? Like, imagine how different black cinema is, black television is, if they kept control of a BET. Remember, they sold it in like 2000 and something, early 2000, like 2000, 2001. So and he left the company in 2005.
Well, the thing about it is, like, you couldn't even get popular content that's on YouTube to go to BET because all these people want to have their own network.
That's another problem. Everybody want to be a boss.
Everybody want to be a boss. Nobody wants to be a part of a organization.
Build something bigger than them. Yeah.
So that's the problem that you have now, which is a good thing. Black people wanting to own stuff.
And I think that's kind of I'm sorry. I think that's kind of happened where you got a situation where there's this renaissance of people wanting to own. Black people wanting to own ownership. But at some point, it got to swing. The pendulum got to swing back the other way, and at least balance out where somebody is willing to help someone else build something that's important to the people. So,
Brandon, nobody can deny that Tyler Perry is a good businessman. Yeah, that's what I said. He's a good businessman.
He's profitable. He's made a lot of money.
Go from doing plays
to movies
to having his own set.
What is it? It's called
a studio.
Yeah,
he owns his own studio. So
I ain't gonna lie. When he did that speech, I'm sure y'all watched it too. When he did that speech about buying that former plantation, everybody, even if you hate his movies, when he did that speech, you was so proud. Like, man, is he gonna turn it around? He gonna change the movies he do? And then he immediately got back in the Madea costume. So it is what it is. But why you don't want Byron Allen to own it?
Because his wife is white.
That's
I don't
it.
trust a no Negro that wife is white.
I will say that he do be talking kind of crazy to have a like white family.
He talk like a couple people do on platforms that are with white people and always talking some pro blackity black shit. But I can say that Byron Allen, he keeps it real. When he was on that whole ADOS thing, he said, "Hey, I'm letting you know
this could affect y'all. I'm gonna get my money regardless. You're right.
This is about us saving this and making it better. But this could affect y'all. I'm not doing this because of ADOS. I'm doing it for the greater good thing." So he did say that. We got to be honest.
Yeah, he did. I don't think I would mind him owning either one of them owning it.
We know. We know you wouldn't mind him owning it, dude.
Because you got to start somewhere. I mean, damn.
We know.
Now to the drama, and I'm sorry for doing this to you. My career was held over my head. Deborah Lee, the former CEO of BET, says she had an affair with BET founder Bob Johnston. While they both were married, claims he threatened to end her career if she broke up with him. Now, what's the point of this coming out? And it's funny this came out. I think she has a book coming. And we hear about Tyler Perry wanting to purchase and Byron Allen wanting to purchase BET at the same time.
Yeah.
So is she trying to...
Well, it's killing two stones in a how they say it? It's killing two stones
with
in
one bird.
With a bird. She's putting BET out there, and she's promoting her book.
Yeah.
Every time these people trying to sell books, they have to use
somebody
who they done slept with to get the book with some notoriety.
Yeah.
Portia Williams did the same thing. She came out of the book. She started talking about R. Kelly. Like, come on, bitch. We know you was fucking R. Kelly.
I'm so sick of them. The R. Kelly. Y'all got to stop lying to yourself. We know what was really going. Anyway,
y'all was using R. Kelly for a come up.
That's the truth. That's the truth. And we supposed to act like y'all were just victims. But we're not talking about the people who were actually underage. We're just talking about the people who were adults and knew what was going on. But it is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and show the video of her. Hold on.
Deborah Lee. You know, you never really like the fact that she gave BT woman.
I didn't say that. Ow! You just threw that on me. Damn. No, I never said that. But I mean, it is kind of strange to have BET and then make a BET women. They have two, or is it something else? It's another name.
Yeah, I think TV One is owned by them too.
And it's another one. Yeah, BT Her, not BT Woman. I'm sorry. Let me show what Deborah.
You're talking about TV One.
Yeah, TV. It's called BT Her. It's the other one. Let me show what she said on Good Morning America to sell her new book.
Well, I wanted to tell that story.
What is Kaepernick selling a book about, Regina? I ain't heard that. What he telling a book?
Didn't he just call his parents racist? His white adopted parents racist?
Man, some people raised you. And
Yeah,
you white.
I believe in
You
his
half
new.
white.
If I'm not mistaken, because I just seen the story say it must have been out of his new book.
George said she look broke.
George says she's a brokey now. That's why she's writing that damn book.
Story because the power dynamics are so important in a relationship, and especially if you're having a relationship with someone you work for.
Right.
And we all know the potential pitfalls. I worked for Bob Johnson for 10 years before we had a personal romantic relationship, and he was a mentor, and he pushed me, and he's responsible for a lot of my success. We did have a relationship while we were both married. We ended up both divorced, and then people knew about the relationship. The company knew.
I didn't. I never in my life heard this.
She don't just look broke. She look old and dried up.
She lost a lot of weight. Maybe this is older.
Well, she had to lose some weight to get out here and promote that book and sell it. She should have got that neck tightened up.
She had a whole. I should have had that drop.
Yeah,
She had a whole like rabbit just to make ends meet.
Public, we started going places together. The downfall of a relationship like that is if you want to get out of it. And that's the part where it came, and I wanted to break up. I saw it wasn't a long-term relationship, and my job and my career was held over my head. And it was like, well, if you want to break up with me, then you can leave tomorrow. And that was, 20 years into my career at BET.
Is she trying to Me Too this man this long? Like, how you trying to Me Too him now, right now? That's what she doing.
Yeah.
You willingly consented to an affair with your boss. He says, if you're going to leave me, and there's some corny, speaking of corny stuff some dudes do, oh, you're going to end it with me, then you can't work here no more. But then he ended up leaving, and she ended up becoming the CEO. So how the hell he threatened you, but he ended up selling the company, and you end up the CEO of the company.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask
like-
this question to y'all. Was she Bob Johnson's Monica Lewinsky?
I was getting some. Getting some.
I'm just saying, was Deborah Lee nicknamed Monica around the office? Or Miss Lewinsky?
BET, so I would have lost everything.
Yeah.
I would have lost my career, my job, my ability maybe to get another job, because if I couldn't
Mrs. Buttersworth.
George is crazy.
get a reference for the person I worked for 20 years, how do I explain that? And by that time I was a single mother with 2 children. So it was a tough time, and I didn't have anyone to talk to about it because I didn't have female role models. There weren't a lot of women ahead of me. I was embarrassed to talk to my family about it. So
All right, so you get the point. You're trying to sell that book now, and she using that man's name. And therefore, I didn't know. I don't know if y'all knew. I didn't know about no affair between those
We
two.
didn't need to know.
So why would you, and that's really how you selling the book. Now, I know this interview was probably longer than what we showed.
But this is the
obviously.
clip they chose to put out.
Exactly. And this is the one that's going to get the most attention. So, and if she wasn't to say that he was cheating on his wife, imagine the other stories she got. I'm just saying. What?
Butch, go get my biscuits and gravy.
This is Buttersworth. Oh, Lord. All right, let me go.
See, ain't your mama don't do that.
Huh?
Ain't your mama don't tell secrets.
Ain't your mama gone. Y'all let it go. It's
No,
over.
ain't your mama ain't gone
It's
nowhere.
called, what's it called now?
Pearl. What's it called? Pearl,
something
Pearl Billings?
I don't forgot.
Some shit. Ain't your mama wouldn't have told.